Well, guess it's time to dive deep into the in-between, figuratively and literally. Greetings, CX Geek Ross. It is me, I'm back for the in-between. I don't know why I just brain farted there for a sec. I've been kind of binging The Handmaid's Tale, and so I hadn't really had a lot of personal interactions today. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about the in-between, which isn't a new NBC show. And hopefully we're not 3 for 3 for one-hit wonders. Knock on wood. Because for those that don't know, I covered The Rise and Reverie, which were both NBC and both one-hit wonders. But anyway, got greater hopes for this. Even though I also had greater hopes for Deadly Class, and that was a one-season wonder. But anyway, we're here to talk about The In-Between, the latest episode, which this show is taking some interesting takes that I did not expect. So, spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen the episode, go watch it, then come back and tell me what you think in the comments down below. We pick up where we last left off, where the creepy serial killer dude wakes Cassie up. And now we actually get to see what he says, and he says that they can work together. She's like, why would I want to work with you? And she just puts up like her mental blocks. And then we see her. We see her. She's out and about in the street. And she gets almost hit by a car because she's zoning out and sees a horse. Oh yeah, also after she said goodbye to creepy guy, a ghost lady knocked on her door. And so she tells her dad about it, and he's like, okay. Because apparently they have a missing case where not a missing case, a case of missing persons. Where a mother and her son are missing, but the mother and son that knocked on the door were a baby and a woman that doesn't look like the woman who's missing. So they're like, okay, we'll keep that in mind, but for now we need to look for them. And I'm just going to keep on with the police stuff and then cut back to what's going on with Cassie. So, Tom and Damien are looking for the woman and her kid. And they go to interrogate the husband, and the husband has a clear alibi, and clearly all evidence points to not him being involved. But while they still have him in questioning, he up and up leaves. And so they follow him to a place. They follow his car to a place that matches one of Cassie's visions. And they find the woman. Barely alive, but still alive. And so they're trying to find the son, figure out what happened, figure out the connect. They find out who the guy is that took them. They're trying to figure out a connection. We eventually find out that the connection is that 4 years ago, the dude who is like the dude who is married to the woman who is badly hurt and father to the missing kid. He, 4 years ago, ran over and killed a mother and her child. And the kidnapper is the dude who was the father and husband to those two people. And he's like, I want you to suffer the way that they suffered. Because they bled out. They bled out slowly. Their deaths weren't easy. So I want you to go through the same thing that they went through. So he had the wife be hit by a car. And he had the son bleeding out. And they're trying to figure out where the son is. They find the guy. They find the guy who ran over the woman and child. And they do everything that they can, even get the guy to do a written confession, and he just won't tell them where he is. So they have to go unconventional means, which means Cassie. Which now I'll jump into Cassie. Like I said, she had a vision of a horse, which we find out had to do with the fact that the car that hit and killed the woman and child was a Mustang, so it's figurative dream there. She saw herself as the woman that got hurt but not died, and she saw her husband running her over, but that's just because the dream it was interpretation for the fact that he ran over the other woman and the child. So, but meanwhile, creepy dude is popping back up saying, hey, I can help you. Even before they knew that the kid was missing, he's like, child's life is on the line. I can help you. And so finally, after they come to Cassie and say, hey, look, we need your help. You can do this or not. It's your choice. Look at this. And so she looks at a gruesome photo of the son. And creepy guy's like, hey, I can help you. Here's freebie of helping you. If you want to solve this thing, you gotta be willing to go a deep dive into the in-between. And she does, and she sees, like, she experiences being kidnapped, like the kid was kidnapped. And so she experiences where he is, so she tells them. That gives them enough information to find the kid, save the kid, and rub it in the kidnapper's face so that they're saved. Which I gotta admit that actor does a good job, and they gave him a pretty interesting monologue. All the actors are doing really well with what they're given. Just so far, it's a little bit formulaic and a little bit not as extreme as I thought they'd go with the ghost stuff. But apparently they're trying to blend realism with ghost stuff. Which hopefully they don't go like full on medium where it just got too tiresome. Or Ghost Whisperer where it just got too about the medium herself and became a vanity project. So hopefully we get something different from those two. But anyway, I still really enjoyed it and can't wait to see where we go from here. Especially to see if she actually takes up the ghost guy on his offer and to do the deep dive stuff that they've teased in the trailers. Of like her running in a hall against a ghost and her falling out of a window. So, anyway, we'll just have to wait and see. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Next time you see me will be, weirdly enough, probably, if I can get it out on time, Handmaid's Tale, where I will be covering the premiere of the new season. It'll be a day or two late. Like I said, I'm going to try to get it out before In the Dark. But we'll just have to wait and see. Again, knock on wood. Again, thank you guys for watching. Till next time. And beyond. We didn't go as deep as I expected, giggity. But there's hope for the future.